And now to the topic of offshore wind. Both Orsted and U.S. Wind are planning to build wind farms off the coast of Maryland and Delaware. But as the Caesar Rodney Institute tells 47 ABC's Hannah Cicchini, there are quite a few concerns. Hannah, what exactly is the problem?
Well, Jordan, those who I spoke with at CRI say their concerns stretch from potential environmental impacts to decreased tourism to losing jobs. But U.S. Wind and Orsted both refute those claims, promising clean and renewable energy that won't negatively impact the locals. As the world's largest offshore wind farm becomes fully operational off the coast of Yorkshire, England, Orsted and U.S. Wind are preparing to build out offshore wind farms here at home, near Ocean City and Delaware's coastal beaches. But the Caesar Rodney Institute, a nonprofit think tank, is raising concerns.
The wingtips of the blades are moving at 180 miles an hour and higher. They are definitely going to kill migratory birds, such as the red knot, which is an endangered species.
CRI also takes issue with how local tourism might be impacted, citing a study out of North Carolina State University that asked tourists how likely they would be to visit a town where offshore wind turbines are visibly towering out of the water.
38% of those renters would not come back to a beach with visible turbines during the daylight. Even worse, when they saw visualizations of what it looks like at night with flashing red lights, 54% wouldn't come back.
However, U.S. Wind says those claims simply don't add up, citing a different study from the University of Rhode Island, which showed that tourism numbers on Block Island actually increased after a wind farm had been built nearby. Also stating they've already done their due diligence to make sure their impact on the environment is minimal.
That is, again, the only instance, the only study that we have seen that doesn't ask a hypothetical question about a hypothetical situation. U.S. Wind, as with all offshore wind developers, have to go through a multi-year process with several federal agencies and state agencies that are really digging into the contents of our permitting applications and our plans.
Now, another contested point here is job creation. CRI claims that only a few dozen permanent jobs will go to Marylanders or Delawareans, and the rest will go to European crews tasked with building, creating, and installing the turbines. However, U.S. Wind tells me that for their projects alone, more than 5,500 permanent jobs will be created across Delmarva. Live in the studio, Hannah Cicchini, 47 ABC, WMDT.
All right, Hannah, thank you. And as you heard, this debate is complex and multi-layered. So if you want to read more about each side's points on the proposed projects, just check out our website, 47abc.com.